Okie dokie. I can't figure out what the hell is going on with this chat here. Well, what's up, guys? If anybody's watching yet, I can't figure out why chat is just a black window. I don't get it. What the hell is going on? You can see my cursor. What's up, Tom? Phoenix? Scorpion Sketch? Abram? Did I say Pablo already? What's up, Pablo? Motherfucking Golden King is here. Don Quixote, what's up, everybody? The problem of the day is why is chat black on my screen? It's just, you could see my mouse, I'm moving it around, and I don't understand. YouTube recently rolled out a new feature where if you watch a live stream after it's been posted, after it's after it's complete, you'll actually see the live chat on the side. And it's supposed to be for the newest, only the newest live stream, I guess, apparently. But when I tried to enable live chat, if you view last week's stream, that feature is grayed out. So now I'm like, all right, maybe I'll just put chat on screen just in case it doesn't work again. And it's just a black screen on the video. What the hell's going on? I don't get it. I don't get it. Can you guys see? I see people mentioning spoilers. Don't worry. I'm minimizing the chat, so I actually don't see it. Because I may have already been spoiled. Actually, I'm just going to put this over it. There we go. Do you guys see... Well, let me ask this real quick. Let me just like shrink chat a little bit, move down to the bottom. Do you guys see the chat next to my face? Or is this just a black screen? You do see the chat next to my face. But I don't mean like normally. I'm talking about right here on the screen next to my face. Just a black screen. That's what I thought. All right. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. Let's see if I can fix it. I'm gonna take 2 minutes to try and fix this, and if I can't, then we're just gonna get into the chapter reaction because I really want to get to this chapter. But yeah, someone in the comments of my last video, they may have put like a fake spoiler, like maybe it wasn't a real spoiler, but they did say something, and like even if it's just a fake spoiler, if it's a joke, like that's still kind of annoying. No, not display capture. All right, I'm trying to fix this real quick, and if it doesn't work, we'll just get into the reaction. Okay, that's not it. I mean, maybe this is just a problem with OBS, because I've done this before, did it the exact same way, and it worked just fine. So you're supposed to select window capture. Maybe if I put the chat... No, I'm just going to leave the chat there. All right, real quick, let's hit plus window capture, right? Scene, video capture device. No, window capture is correct. Add, no, create new, make source visible. Yeah, of course. Create. Lock app, Chrome. That's not it. Not the live dashboard. Chrome chat. Capture cursor. Sure, why not? What the fuck just happened? That was weird. Match title. Window title must match. What the hell does that mean? Defaults? Whoa! Not defaults. Alright, guys. Screen went black. Don't worry. It's fine. We're going to fix this. Alright, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Hopefully next time I'll have it figured out. But for now, I'm moving chat over here. And I am not going to pay too much attention to you guys. I'm sorry. Until I read the chapter. Because I know people be spoiling shit all the time. And like I said, someone in the comments of the last video made a comment about this chapter that I hope actually isn't real. So we'll see. Let me just adjust my back pillow. You know, because I got back problems and shit. I'm an old man. I'm trying not to shake the camera, but I got my foot up on my desk, so that may happen. We may get a little shaky. Oh boy, we're shaking. Snake Charmer, yes, I'm going to read from Manga Stream. That's the only place I know that has it. Or it's the only place that when you click on each page, you don't get like an advertisement or a pop-up showing up. So I'm going to read it on Manga Stream. Here we go. Ugh. Cherry boy, what's going on, man? I be seeing you on the Twitters all the time. I'm 31, which means I'm old as fuck. Alright, here we go. Manga. Let's go. Chapter 377. Oh, by the way, if you watched my reaction that I just posted yesterday for Chapter 376... yeah, sorry about that. Apparently, halfway through the video, when I grabbed the mic, I thought my audio cut out. I thought I hit the cord. But I looked again at the video, and you could see the mute button right there in the video started blinking after I adjusted the mic. So I actually just hit mute. There wasn't any technical difficulty, or I didn't unplug the cord. I literally just hit mute. Fucking idiot. Alright, clicking on the chapter, we're on page 1. Here we go. Let me take a sip, because I know this is going to be intense. Chapter 377, Scheme. A music show at the dinner banquet? Yes, it's a great idea, don't you think? Ooh, we got the... is that Cacho? Yeah, it is. We are, after all, the hosts of this banquet. We truly must prepare something. I was thinking of playing the glass harp together with Fuchin. Apparently Melody is quite skilled at the flute. Ooh. You're right, that is a lovely idea. All I need to do now is run the idea by Papa and Fu and get the okay. Okay, I'll ask your father again and try to get him to agree. Mama, do you need to do stuff like that anymore? This is the sacred war to choose the next honorable king of Kakin. I'm going to fight my way with all my pride and resolve on the line. God, I can't fucking read right now. I'm really tired. I just worked a 10-hour shift. Please forgive me. Going to fight my way with all my pride and resolve on the line. I'm not going to be scared or sad about anything, Mama. Cacho. Oh boy. So what could be going on here? Clearly something fishy. She's not just putting on a little concert for everybody. Melody gonna play some music, fuck people up with her nen, or calm them the fuck down. Then the queen's walking away. Page 2. Oh, page 2 is just a little picture. Shows you who... oh, page 3 is a picture of Hisoka. Page 4. Here we go. That useless old hag. She's trying to make herself feel better about her own guilt. Ugh, it makes me want to puke. Don't worry, I'll leave that off the record. Like I care. Go ahead and put it on the record. Well, she's sending more signals. Awaiting father's response, it should probably just go fine. Plan it so that you two can be on stand. Why did they have to put the fucking dashes? Like, I get it. With the dashes, it shows that she's clicking, but like, just leave out the dashes. You know what I'm saying? Plan it so that you two can be on standby in that passageway. Understood? You will use... God damn it, this is so bad. You will use speakers to broadcast your performance so the whole first floor can hear. Maybe I should maximize my window. That'll help. And let's zoom in a little bit. There we go. Now I can't even see the whole page. I only see like the top half of it. So if I scroll something intense, that'll be exciting. Anyways, whatever. Tell the king to keep it secret because you want to make it a surprise. Okay. I will ask for time to meet with Fugetsu. I will be looking for a route. The plan goes down next Sunday. Sunday. Page 5. I swear to God if there's more of this. Okay, good. What an annoying way to typeset. Kacho, that's enough. You don't need to keep pretending to hate me. You're just trying to make sure that if worse comes to worse, and as your bodyguard, I would need to choose between you or Fugetsu, that I would choose her without hesitation. God damn it, Kacho! You're breaking my heart! But I'm absolutely certain that Fugetsu would never want that. Your kindness will truly always cause those you care about to suffer. No, I can't allow that worst case scenario to ever come to pass. If I could just get these two off this ridiculous boat, then they can try to forget all about this horrible nightmare. Oh, who's this motherfucker? Melody, excuse me. This is Kini, 10th Prince's bodyguard from the Hunter Association. Someone just suddenly appeared. She's asking, someone just suddenly appeared? And he says yes, I think. I'm just pulling up the wiki real quick. Because sometimes I forget shit, you know? Have we met this guy before? Have we seen him before? We probably have. And I'm just being dumb and forgetting stuff. Oh, it is one of Kacho's people. Duh. 10th Prince. Duh. Next page. Or to be more accurate, it felt like someone's head just popped out onto Lady Kacho's bed. Almost like someone popping their head out of a manhole lid. It must have been a Nen ability. Exactly. Oh shit. It's Fugetsu again. My N was unable to fully discern exactly who it was. But, oh my god, so much dialogue here. But putting together the facts that they disappeared suddenly and that Prince Kacho made no fuss about it whatsoever means it was probably Prince Fugetsu. In all likelihood, yes, I agree as well. If she has a transportation type ability and is able to use it well, she might be able to break out of this whole situation. But as soon as it becomes known that she does have a fighting-oriented skill, she'll be targeted immediately. I understand. Leave it to me. It's in your hands. Things are getting pretty rough. I'm struggling just to keep up my N, but I'll continue to do it in order to continue keeping tabs on everything and protect everyone. So was this... Let me go back one page. I didn't miss, like, if it showed what day it is, did I? I don't think I did. Because I did in the last chapter, during the live reaction. To be more, it felt like someone's head just popped out onto Kacho's bed, almost like someone popping by. It must have been an ability. My N was unable to discern. And Prince Kacho... Okay, I'm just trying to make sure if this was a second time, like maybe during Fugetsu's testing, like it didn't just happen again. I think he's talking about the night before or something. Or maybe it did happen again and we just didn't see it and Fugetsu's been in contact with Kacho again. But either way, just checking. So Melody, thinking, this can work. Kacho's quick wit and ability to take action, Fugetsu's Guardian Beast's ability, and my support, we've got the essentials covered. All that's left is to prepare the route and figure out the timing. The only thing that worries me, though, page 7, is the thing that hasn't shown itself even once. Prince Cacho's guardian beast. Oh, shit. If possible, I would like to know about it. If it's a battle-hungry Nen beast, then it may not desire to withdraw from the Succession War at all. Kind of like Hulkenberg's Nen beast. And if it tries to obstruct our plans, I'll have to think of a way to make it so she can't summon her Nen beast. Teach her that Zetsu. Which is basically Theta's plan. Oh, I like this little panel where it shows the door, Fugetsu, Kacho, and Melody like all in little squares there. I really like that. Now we're at the central cafeteria, page 8. Oh boy! Oh shit! Oh man, here we go. Oh, we get some numbers too. Oh, motherfucker. So, Illumi Zoldyck, part of the Phantom Troop. So, yeah, I already knew that. Because someone on the comment section of my last video spoiled it. So, that's great. Probably the biggest reveal, the best part of the chapter. I can only see half of the page right now the way I have it maximized and zoomed in. So like I could just barely see the top of his head and number 11 on this page, but then like I scroll down and then I see it's him. So like as soon as I just saw the Phantom Troop here, oh, actually he's on the far right too. I actually didn't notice that. Like at the top of the page, he's on the far right there. So that sucks. Golden King says, I saw that dude. He spoiled me too. Yeah. I didn't make a comment. You know, I kind of forget that some people, or I don't forget. I just assume that most people who watch my stuff watch probably all of it and have seen that in the past 2 videos I've mentioned, like, in the comments section, like, don't fucking talk about the next chapter on this video. Why would you do that? The whole video is about chapter 376. Why are you talking about 377? So, you know, I don't know. People don't think it's that big of a deal. I like to go into a chapter completely fresh, not knowing anything, and that's why I never, like, look at the Japanese scans. I've done it once, maybe twice, when it was taking a long time to translate, and I just wanted to get a head start for, like, a video. But for the most part, I don't look at any spoilers. But regardless, let's move on. I probably wouldn't have this problem if I posted my videos earlier. Because I don't want to ignore the comments section. I like being in the comments of my videos and reading the comments. I don't want to have to avoid those. But I don't know. That may be something I need to do if I post videos late. So anyways, Illumi on the boat. I kind of had assumed that there was another Zoldyck on the boat. I had thought that they would be maybe hired as bodyguards, was what I was thinking. Because, you know, we've seen, because Netero hired Zeno for a job that wasn't assassination, it was basically just to help him get into the palace, infiltrate the palace, and isolate the king. That was his mission. It wasn't assassination. So they take jobs other than assassination, clearly. So I thought they might be hired as a bodyguard and maybe hired to assassinate another prince, something like that. But regardless, this is pretty dope. We pretty much have all the necessary parties, all the important people on this boat now. Except for Gon and Killua, but I really don't want them anywhere near this arc. And I think some of these Phantom Troop members didn't have numbers before. Like, we didn't know which number they were. So this is nice to get confirmation of that. Who are we missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. And then 11, 12. Were Cortopi and Shalnark. Not the exact numbers 11 and 12. But then there still should be one more person, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are we missing someone? Or did they just not... I think they needed to replace... Make one more replacement, right? Let me double check. I feel like I'm being an idiot. Feel like I'm being real dumb right now. Former members. Yep. Current members. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. All right. I'm just being dumb. Next page. We do not know which floor Hisoka is on. Our initial scouring of this 5th floor for anyone over 190 centimeters tall came up empty. And we found out that all the comings and goings on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th floors are all controlled by the Mafia. Here, the 5th floor is the Cha. I'm just going to call them Cha. I'm not going to say Cha-R. Is the Cha families. The 4th floor is the Z-U families. And the 3rd floor is the Hale families. Whatever. The passengers on the boat have been used in all kinds... The passengers on the boat have been used in all kinds of ways by the kingdom, working manual labor on the ship, performing various services, being experimental test subjects, selling their organs, being contracted into post-arrival obligations, and all other manner of exploitation. The rest that slip through the cracks get gobbled up by the Mafia. Goddamn. This is actually a pretty detailed page of them just like sitting around that table. Usually Togashi's background characters don't really have like much personality. You got some people chilling, smoking, some people like passed out, sleeping on the table there. It's interesting. Detailed for Togashi. What is this rose? By someone's face. What is this? What am I looking at? Illumi, please introduce yourself and then give us your thoughts on where you think Hisoka is and what he's doing. I wasn't told very many details since we're in the middle of a game of tag after all. Who's this dude walking up on them? Is he staring at them or walking up on them? Oh, here we go. Tatted up Mafia members. About to get fudged up. I bet. These goofy looking motherfuckers. Oh man, I haven't been updating the page at all. We're on page 10, but we're about to go to page 11. My bad. Hello, I'm Illumi, the oldest son of the Zoldyck family. My younger brothers are Killua and Kaluto. On Hisoka's request, I have joined... What? On Hisoka's request, I have joined the Spiders? I had a give-and-take relationship with him previously, but it seemed one of us was going to kill the other in the end. So now we're here to make that a reality? What the fuck? Hisoka had contracted me to kill him. What in the fuck? Oh my god, I love Hisoka so much. What is this ridiculousness? For our engagement ring, he gave me a prenup where if he dies, I still collect my reward? Kind of I feel like that's a weird translation. Either that or says some interesting things about Hisoka and Illumi. Hisoka contracted me to kill him. For our engagement ring, he gave me a prenup where if he dies, I still collect my reward. Both he and I are very serious about this. That is why I do not know his location. What the hell? I did not expect that. So after I said, like, the previous page looked kind of detailed, like, Illumi here looks like shit. Like, at the top of this page on page 11, like, his hand looks so simple. Like, just his outfit in general. He looks goofy as hell. All right, so now they're surrounded. Let's go to page 12. Surrounded by these goofy mafia members. They're about to get wrecked, I assume. Sorry, but this table is reserved. Move it. We're using it right now. You'll have to go somewhere else. You're the Phantom Troop, aren't you? You're pretty famous in these circles. Your rampaging through York New City completely changed the influence of the Mafia. In fact, thanks to all that, we secured tickets to the new continent without even lifting a finger. So in a way, we owe you. I don't want to fight with you, but I can't allow you to make light of our business authority. Our authority. Oh boy. People about to die. If you just move quickly, we'll bring no harm your way. Surely you boarded this ship because you have business here, right? Let's work together. Come on, dude. Who does this guy think he's talking to right now? He's aware of who the Phantom Troop is. Looks like that's Illumi and Phaeton standing up. Let's go to page 13, see what happens. Oh, everybody's standing up. We're looking for someone named Hisoka. He's over 190 centimeters tall, a man shrouded in an unpleasant, disgusting presence. He is our top priority. We can let you take a look at the Royal Army's passenger list, but I wouldn't get your hopes up, as there's plenty of irregular passengers just like us. I don't mind if you look around this floor, but if you want to search the 3rd floor or 4th floors, you'll need a ticket to enter or leave. According to the rules, the Royal Army was distributed one ticket. That's what it says. That's just not my dumb reading this time. But in reality, shortly after departure, the Mafia picked up a few by the wayside. If you join our family, you get a free pass. How's it sound? That's rather kind of you, but I'll have to decline. I still haven't heard what you want from us. I told you already, all you need to do is move. Pick your fights somewhere else. Very well then, perhaps we will. Page 14. How do I get to the 1st floor? Don't go getting cocky. Hurry up and get lost before I change my mind. Huh, so they're just gonna leave. Alright, I guess. Sunbin, are they bad news? Like you wouldn't believe. You can't tame a wild dragon. If there's somewhere they want to go, they'll go, 1st floor or not. The most worrisome part is that they made no attempt to hide their Nen at all. Nen is the ultimate threat. Therefore, the only thing keeping those that have it from leaping past their own positions in the world and doing whatever they want is balance, much like a game of Jenga. If they make it to the top floor, it's likely that everything will come crashing down. Then we need to stop them. Send word to the boss. Yes, sir. What should I say? Tell him that we have a dispute on our hands. Eek, I just hate bloodshed. Liar. Page 15. Not a lot of backgrounds going on here, guys. I'm getting worried about this art right now. Possibly only 2 more chapters? 3 more chapters? 3 more chapters for another hiatus. There's like no... this page is like all white. And then he's just got 1 page with just dialogue bubbles. Yeah, not looking good. He showed his hand. When you brought up the upper floor, the look in his eyes changed. I smell a pretty big secret. That's for after. For now, we worry about Hisoka. We've shared our cards. Fuck, I forgot to change the page. No, I didn't. Cards written as information. Alright. The rest is up to you. That's an interesting panel. At the bottom there, it's got like Crollo, and then like pretty much right under his robe is like his own head. Interesting. I want to have a party, but there's no cake. We need a specially made to order one for the centerpiece. Once you get it, we'll meet again, and we'll all dine together at that table. Now bring me Hisoka's head. Oh, no. Fuck, I didn't update. 17. I like what... I don't know. This page doesn't look great. I like what Togashi's going for here. I like Crollo's eyes, real dark. But Boner Love over here. You know, Mr. Mummy with the boxing gloves. I call him Boner Love. Because I don't know how to say his name. That looks like a kid's drawing. I am very concerned. Boss, want to team up? Interesting. I'm the one that gets to kill him. I'm the one that gets to kill him. That's my condition. Of course, that's fine by us. Both Bono and I aren't suited for dealing with Hisoka's bungee gum at all. I'm going to fight him the moment I find him. That's what I plan to do. But what about you guys? I'll disguise myself and start out by looking for Hisoka. I'll do the same as Shizuku, but instead of disguising, I'll be transforming. Oh? Kantabao. Metamorphosen. Depending on the conditions, I'm able to transform into all kinds of things, but I don't really have a mind for strategy to how to know how to use it, so I'll leave that to you, boss. I see. There's something I'd like you to do then. Boop, boop. Page 19. I have something I'd like you to do as well, boss. What? Can you read my fortune again? I was thinking it might give us some clues. Unfortunately, that's impossible. Huh? There's something I'd like you to do. Okay. I don't know when, but at some point it vanished from my book. Oh? But then that means exactly. You know, I've been thinking, that book of yours, boss, it's pretty much like a death note, isn't it? Shizuku, keep your thoughts to yourself, eh? Next chapter, princes, mafia, the troop, hunters, things are about to get real complicated. And that's the end of the chapter. All right. So, is Neon dead? Is Neon dead? That would be why Crollo can't tell fortunes. At what point did this happen? Is it because, well, Crollo would know. So I had kind of theorized that when Kurapika used his chain on Crollo, was it Judgment Chain? When Kurapika used his chain on Crollo and put the condition on him that he could not use Nen or speak to the troop or whatever. Judgment Chain. A blade on the end of the Judgment Chain enters the victim's body, wraps it around the heart. Kurapika sets two conditions, and if the victim violates either one, the chain crushes their heart. So, pretty much what he did with Crollo is he gave him the condition that, like, he couldn't, like, talk to the troop or something like that, and then couldn't use Nen. So, like, a lot of people say that they sealed away his Nen, that Kurapika sealed away Crollo's Nen. That's, like, not really accurate. He just couldn't use it. So I had originally, like, theorized that when he got Judgment Chain exercised from him, from Abangane, that he may have lost some of the pages in his book because of that. You know, but because it wasn't that his Nen was, like, sealed away, it was just that, oh, the condition is you can't use it, then I don't see how that, like, theory would be accurate. Also, right now, Crollo is saying it's not possible. I don't know when, but at some point it vanished from my book. I'm assuming once the Judgment Chain was exercised, he would see what pages are still in his book. So he would know if it was caused by the exorcism or not, because pretty much all the pages would be gone, something like that. So, sometime between the exorcism and now, he can't tell fortunes anymore, which means that possibly Neon is actually dead. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is exciting. All right, I got the chat up. Let's move. We can get rid of the counter. We don't need the counter anymore. We can get rid of that because we're not going through pages. Let's maximize the chat right there. Hisoka killed Neon. That is very likely. I mean, we haven't seen... I don't think we've seen Neon or the head of the Nostrad family really since the York New Arc. And pretty much anytime we've talked about the Nostrad family, like, Kurapika is very high ranking in the Nostrad family. I wonder if he's, like, technically the leader now. That would be something else if Kurapika had something to do with it. I doubt it, though. I don't think he's the kind of person to do something like that. It could have something to do with the exorcism. And maybe Crollo wasn't smart enough to check his book, but I don't think so. But Hisoka taking out Neon, killing Neon, could have been... I mean, it would work to his benefit if his plan was to attack the troop. Look at Machi at page 17. She is looking at the Zoldyx. Is she doubting Illumi's story? Let's see. Yeah, she's looking backwards at both of them. Could be looking at Crollo as well. The other thing, when I looked at this panel with Machi on it, let me see if I can get this window capture to work so I could just pull up this fucking page here. Window capture. Okay. The screen's going to go black for a second. Don't worry. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking, I think it's OBS. Something wrong with window capture. Whatever. So when I looked at this, I thought that it looked like Togashi traced Machi from a previous chapter. And I think it's the chapter when she is talking with Hisoka. I'm going to look back and check that now because it just looked so familiar when I looked at Machi. So if we go back to Disappointment is the name of the chapter. Disappointment 2, chapter 357. I'm going to click through real quick and see if Togashi just traced Machi. Because I think he may have done that. If you, in one of my Shinyu videos, I point out how Killua and Gon have very similar reactions throughout Heaven's Arena. So it's the Shinyu about Heaven's Arena. And in that video, or during my research in that, I found several panels of Gon and Killua's faces that were identical. Within, one of them was within the same chapter, I believe. So let me click through here real quick. We got Machi reviving Hisoka. There he is revived. Manga stream running real slow loading these pages. Yo, I got that 100 megabits per second. You know what I'm saying? These pages should be, bam, loading instantly. Let's skip towards the end here. Page 13. Okay, she's doing that. Should be when she starts to walk away from him. Okay, no, I'm completely wrong. That's okay. So yeah, it looks like she's peeking back at them Zoldycks. Oh shit. Savon Mozon, I hope I say your name right. Savon Mozon. With the super chat. I appreciate that, man. Kurapika and Hisoka team up imminent. I'm thinking so. Could be. It is possible. Beyond is the boss. And then after death, what was the point of mentioning Neon? Trust me, go read them. I fell behind on that, so I'm not sure where you guys are getting. Nen is stronger after death, but it's only if that Nen is like powered by a strong conviction, strong emotion, seeking revenge, and things like that. So like if Neon died, the power would disappear from Crollo's book. It stayed with Sun and Moon because of the user's passion for Meteor City and for his cause. So when someone dies and their ability is in Crollo's book, it doesn't automatically stay there. If that's what you guys were discussing. Read the original predictions? Yeah, I'm a little lost. I've seen the original predictions. I mean, Shizuku is pretty much next on the chopping block, but she's with Crollo and with Bonerlove. So, but she's going to go off on her own, it seems, to search for Hisoka. So if she enters, I think it's like a dark room by herself, something like that. You know, that'd be sweet. Hisoka just appears behind her in the dark, like just his face over her shoulder, like a scary movie, and just, wah! Cuts her down. But she's going to be disguised. Don Quixote, boner love. That's exactly right. Melody Senritsu will play the Sonata of Darkness. Come on, Pablo. She can't do that. She could. She's not going to do that. A lot of innocent people would die. She could die. I wonder if, since she's already heard it, if she can play it now. That would be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Since she survived it. But actually, I think it was her friend who played it and she just heard it. And that's what it fucked her up. I think. So, overall, what do I think of this chapter? What do I think? I love we get some progression with Kacho's storyline here and Melody's storyline. I like how they're communicating. I like seeing Melody's thoughts about Kacho. Really, I started whining about the art later in the chapter, but now I'm looking in the beginning pages, a lot of white backgrounds, even in the backgrounds that have some detail, like when Kacho is walking with the guy who's been observing her whole camp to make sure they weren't involved in the assassination that took place in Kurapika's room. Even when she's talking with that guy, the background not extremely detailed. A lot of, just a lot of, use of the ruler to draw some lines there. It's just a lot of white and grays in the backgrounds here. A little bit of detail on some other pages. But overall, I think it's interesting that they know Fugetsu has communicated with Kacho, has been in the room. The mystery behind Kacho's Nen Beast. Who replaced Pakunoda? Asks Snake Charmer. Well, let's go back. Let me see what Pakunoda's number was. Do we know her number? We don't. We know it was either number 9 or number 6. So it was never confirmed. So we have... And Shalnark was either number 9 or number 6 as well. So technically, number 6 and number 9 haven't been replaced. Only number 11, which was Uvo, and number 4 was Hisoka, and that was... So Uvo and Hisoka were replaced by Kaluto and Illumi, but Pakunoda and Shalnark have not been replaced if we're seeing the entire Phantom Troop right now. But man, this whole thing with Illumi, I really wish that wasn't spoiled for me. And kind of as soon as I saw the Phantom Troop in that top page, I didn't look all the way to the right and see him there, but when I scroll down, god damn. I like the close-ups of their faces, though. The close-ups of their faces looks a lot better than the art later in the chapter. Like Crollo's face, hopefully everyone's happy now because everyone was mad at the way that Crollo looked in his fight with Hisoka and the way his nose looked. So he looks a lot better now, which is nice. The close-up of Boner Love here. Oh, and we get some last names. Oh, shit. Very nice. I didn't notice that first when I went to this page. We get all of their last names. That's awesome. I'm gonna be looking into this. That is exciting. And the Hunter x Hunter Wikia that I will paste here. Enter. Yeah. Boop. So if you go to that URL that I just posted, that's the Hunter x Hunter Wikia. For some reason, it went to a weird page when I clicked on it. But just click on list of characters and you could see, or just click right back to the logo that says Hunter x Hunter Wikia and you can navigate from there. But they will update their names with it'll probably be in katakana. So if MangaStream took some liberties with their last names and didn't use the exact katakana, like Poto for Phaeton, that's not how you would spell it in Japanese. Like, there isn't a singular H in Japanese. So the Po and To may be correct, but maybe there's no H and MangaStream took some liberties and added an H. Or maybe their names were written in English. I'm not sure. So I'm interested to see what the katakana will be for their names. But that is awesome. Machiko Machin, Franklin Bordeaux, Nobunaga Hazama, Finks Magkov, and Shizuku Murasaki. That's dope. Like, that's really not something to be super excited about. I don't know why I'm really happy about that. And Boner Love Dongo. But for some reason, I'm very excited about that. I'm also really surprised how Crollo handled the Mafia. Like, the Mafia here, this group, these guys with the rose tattoos, or flower tattoos, I don't know if they're actually roses. The way he handles them, like, what do you want from me? Oh, we just want you to leave and then we'll help you out. That was a weird conversation. Oh, what the fuck? What a weird way to draw. On page 13, the Mafia guy, he's just completely white, except for his head. It shows his collar and then like his beard and his tattoo. But the rest of his body is just like an outline. I am concerned. I mean, I guess we'll just get the 3 more chapters and this is pretty much like confirmation of incoming hiatus. Very interesting. I see some people talking about sake, but I'm not drinking sake tonight. I'm drinking iced tea. You can't see. Can you see? Just drinking some iced tea. All right? No sake tonight. And that's mostly because last week I didn't drink too much. I only had 2 glasses, but I think that's like equivalent to 4 or 5 beers. So I was a little, I had a tiny bit of a hangover in the morning, but it just made me lazy all day. And what I would like to do is tomorrow gather my thoughts on this and at the latest have a reaction up by Sunday. I really want a Viz translation for this so bad, but every time that I've waited for the Viz translation, I work in the middle of the day. So I have a couple hours before work, because I don't get up and like jump in the shower and then head straight to work. My schedule has been 1 to 10 p.m. So I normally get up at like 10. If I get up early, it's like 9. So I kind of have to like have my, wake up. So I'm actually like focusing. And then I always run out of time before work. And then by the time I get out of work, I'm tired. my friends are calling like, hey, let's play some Overwatch or let's play some Monster Hunter. And I end up doing that. So I don't think I'm going to wait till for the Viz translations anymore. I think what I'll do is gather my thoughts on this chapter as best as I can with the translation I'm given, put out a chapter reaction, and then maybe even do just a short update video when the Viz translation comes out and just add some clarity and just call it Chapter Reaction Part 2. We'll see. But anyways, now I'm going to look at the chat. I've been kind of just clicking through pages, giving you guys my ideas, what I'm thinking right now. Just clicking through. If you guys have questions for me, it's nice to, Tommy, what is Viz translation? That's the official translation. It's not as wordy as MangaStream. MangaStream, like, really goes into, like, detail. Like, they don't want to leave anything out. But sometimes that hurts them. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's not. And also, because I'm reading out loud and reading on stream, I'm sure there's some things that I'm overlooking here because I do try to go through it a little quickly because doing an hour of this is a little crazy, or taking an hour to like read the chapter. And I know there's like, everyone's read it already and there's certain pages they want me to get to see a reaction. So I'll reread this again tomorrow and gather my thoughts and see what I can do about getting a reaction out by Sunday. I could probably get that done, no problem. There's things I want to get done this weekend other than, like adult responsibilities I want to get done, but maybe I'll just procrastinate on those instead of this. So what are you guys thinking? Overall chapter, what would you guys rate this chapter out of 10? I want to see your ratings. And if it's really low, I want to know why. Not to criticize or anything. I'm just curious. I want to know what you guys think. I know a lot of people were dying to see the Phantom Troop, and this is what they wanted. All right, mostly everybody's positive so far. I see a 9, 7, 8, 8.5, 11 out of 10, 100 out of 10, a solid 7, 7 out of 10, 8, 7, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9. A lot of shit. K-Manga asked, what if Chrollo steals Aluka's ability? I don't think he can because she is possessed by the creature I, and I don't think Aluka fully understands her own ability. And you have to place your palm on the book and like explain the ability to Chrollo for him to take it. But I think because it's another being within her, I don't think he can do anything about that. All right, so overall, everyone seems to be pretty positive. Read Hisoka and Chrollo's fortunes for York New. Replace Illumi and Kaluto as 11th and 4th months. 9 out of 10. From Tom Evans. All right, I will go back and read those. Let me make a note. I always just write a ton of notes in Notepad or whatever the hell I have, rich text document, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Go back and read fortunes. File. Save as. Chapter 377. Save on that desktop. All right, I will go back and read the fortunes and see what I think. I saw some people mentioning the Netero Meruem figure. And that thing looks like, well, we didn't get to see it, but or unless did they show it already? I have the page saved, like the website saved. What is it called? Somewhere in my favorites here. It's like Figurama. There it is. Did they post the newest figure? Because I want that. And I know it's going to be hundreds of dollars based on all their other figures. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to post this here. But if you go to that site, they've only got a few figurines up so far that they've made. They got Helsing. They got Trigun. They have Thor from Ragnarok. They got a Devilman vs. Amon one coming. And then they have a coming soon question mark there. But for some reason, it cuts off at the bottom. But they did post or they were at a convention or whatever and announced that they're doing a Netero and Meruem figurine. And that shit's going to be insane. Let's see, this Devilman Amon figure. Let's see, if I read more, is it going to list a price, like a pre-order price? I bet it will. Or it'll just take forever to load and then not load anything. I mean, hey guys, I made $12 on YouTube last month. I could totally afford this figurine. All right? I'm racking in that ad revenue. $12. All right? Adpocalypse my ass. All right? Why can't I get to the fucking store? Just show me how much this figurine costs. Oh my god. Oh my god. So this Helsing one is $845. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Oh my god. That is insane. If the Netero and Meruem one is $400, I may buy it. I can drop $400. I'm getting a pretty nice bonus on Tuesday. Like a real nice one. But I'm not spending $800 on a figurine. I probably shouldn't even spend $400 on a figurine. Maybe, guys, maybe this could be my first sponsorship. What if I reach out to Figurama and I'm like, hey, you got a Hunter x Hunter figurine coming out? I'm your boy. Let me do an unboxing video. I'll do an unboxing video. I'll pimp out that figurine on one of my chapter reactions or my next theory or analysis video. Just send it to me for free. You don't got to pay me. Just let me get the figure. Let's see if they got it. All right. I may do that. I'm probably going to reach out to them. Tommy says you don't have enough audience. Sorry. Hey, don't give me that shit. Maybe if you guys shared my videos. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough audience. But, you know, that's how we make a deal, right? What if I plug the figure at the end of the next 10 videos? You know what I'm saying? Then it's a bigger reach. I mean, my Gone in Meruem video is almost at 500,000. What if I show them that? Be like, come on, dog. I can get the reach if I put in the effort. Would you pay $800 for a Hisoka with a glow in the dark crotch? Fran, there is already a figurine of Hisoka with a glowing crotch, and I have it on my Amazon wish list. And it's not even that expensive. I think it's less than $100 right now. Isaac Netro says, and we can bomb Twitter. That's right. I will do horrible things to get a detailed Netro Meruem battle diorama figure. Do they call them dioramas? I don't know. I mean, it's Figurama, so it's probably a diorama. But isn't that like something that's like in a box? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. The height on this Helsing figure is 26 inches. That's a big figure. If you have a 3D printer, you could easily replicate your own. I mean, like, yeah, kinda, but like, one, I don't have a 3D printer. Then I'd need to find a model. Not worth the hassle. Can you make a video on Devilman? I mean, I kind of missed the window of opportunity to do that. Pretty much my thoughts on Devilman. I thought it was enjoyable. I think I gave it like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. The ending was way rushed. So I wasn't happy with that. There were parts of it that I thought were foreshadowing at something. Like every time Devilman, I forget his character's name, but the guy who is Devilman is like lusting after, you know, his childhood friend there, the girl who runs track. So I thought something bad was going to happen because of that, or, you know, hinting at the devil in him is taking over and things like that, but nothing really came about from that, which was weird. Totally took me off guard, spoilers, that girl ended up dying, because I didn't read the manga, but visually, it was a spectacle. Like, I thought it was very interesting visually. And then the other girl who runs track with the tiggle bitties, I liked her character. You know, she got, you know, very fleshed out. And then the hip-hop kids, the rapping kids. And when that kid rapped to Tiggle Bitties and basically spilled his heart to her, I was like, God damn. Like, it got to me. So there were some great parts, but, you know, it does fall short. I don't think it's, you know, a masterpiece of any sorts. However, if Netflix decides to do more things like this, I would be very happy. Because it was still good. It was still enjoyable. But, you know, it seemed like it was a huge thing on YouTube and Twitter, and everyone's talking about it. And, you know, I was kind of in the middle of the road there. Like, oh, that was fun. I liked it overall, but nothing spectacular. Tom Evans asks, who is your favorite prince so far? I think I'm kind of leaning towards Kacho right now with her recent development. You know, Mariam hasn't had any development. You know, he's just sitting around playing with his hamster. Saleh, I can't really care too much about him. Haven't really seen very much of Tubepa or Lucidus. Zhang Lei is interesting. I want to see what's going on with him and his Nen Beast. By the way, I mentioned this in my chapter reaction for 376, the last chapter, but because of the audio issues, I never got to it in that video. The description of Zhang Lei's Nen Beast is different, significantly different than the manga stream description. So if we go to the manga stream description, let's go back to that. all it really says is that, basically it says, whoever holds the coin, if they fulfill multiple conditions, then multiple abilities are activated. Sorry, I'm clicking through. Manga stream being slow. Clicking through. This ain't it. Click through. Fuck, I wish I remembered what page it was on. However, in the Viz translation, let me confirm Manga Stream fucked it up a little bit. Come on, just keep clicking. Oh my gosh, oh my god. No, keep going. Almost there. Almost there. Here it is. Manga Stream says, ability to conjurer type ability that activates multiple abilities upon satisfying multiple conditions. When the owner of the coin satisfies the conditions, multiple abilities shall be invoked. So I guess maybe they got it right, but Viz translation says, when the owner of the coin satisfies multiple conditions, they will gain multiple abilities. So instead of multiple things like happening to the owner of the coin gains abilities, is how Viz translated it, which is very dangerous because Benjamin Soldier is holding one of the coins. So he could gain certain abilities. I don't know if that's how Manga Stream intended it to be by saying multiple abilities shall be invoked. Let's step our vocab up and just look up invoke. Maybe I'm just an idiot and I don't know. Invoke. Cite or appeal to as an authority for an action or in support of an argument. No. To call on in prayer as a witness or for instance, to call earnesty for. So like, no, I mean, it's a different thing. So, I mean, that's why I like to wait for the Viz translations. Please upload this to YouTube. Yes, this will be on YouTube. I actually do have DVR activated, so you can scroll back in this live stream right now as it's live. If you thought you missed something, you can scroll back if you wanted to. But I was saying earlier that YouTube does have a new feature now when you replay a live stream after it posts on my channel. You can replay it and it'll show the live chat as well. That didn't work on my last video for some reason, even though I enabled, or it gave me a notification that the setting works and it's automatically active, and that I would have to deactivate it after the video posts if I didn't want it. But I replayed the video and it wasn't there. I go to settings and like the part that says allow live chat was like grayed out. Allow live chat during replay. It was like grayed out. It wouldn't let me check it for some reason. So I don't know. Maybe the feature isn't completely rolled out to everyone because I think it only became a thing a couple weeks, a couple weeks ago. So yes, this will be uploaded to YouTube. Once I close the stream, it will be unlisted as it renders, and then I will check it in the morning and then post it. So it'll be live sometime tomorrow morning. I'm missing a lot of chat. There's a lot of chat. I normally, on a simple live stream that I do like Q&As or I'm playing games and stuff like that, I normally don't have 100 people. So forgive me if I keep falling behind and not seeing stuff, if people are asking me stuff. If you put at Tales of Nerdia, if you have a specific question for me, it highlights it in orange for me, so I will definitely see it. So Snake Charmer asks, do you know or anybody knows a good website to buy posters or canvases of the Phantom Troop, but I can't run across a good one? If so, please add a link on chat. I'm really interested. I don't really know where to go for those, but I actually have some that I haven't hung up. Let me show you guys these posters I bought. I always get my posters at a convention because I pretty much go to 1 or 2 anime conventions a year. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep doing that just because I'm finding less and less things to be excited about at conventions. You know, like most figurines can be ordered online. I started going to conventions in high school, and I'm 31 now. So, you know, over 10 years ago, I started going to conventions. You know, I couldn't just get everything I wanted on Amazon. How's your fashion sense? My fashion sense is terrible. I basically wear like V-necks, t-shirts most of the time with jeans. Almost always wearing jeans. I did buy a couple suits not too long ago because I was trying to get a promotion and wanted to look nice for them interviews. Didn't get the promotion, but it's all good. So, you know, I got some nice suits, but other than that, I dress pretty casual all the time. And when I'm home, usually sweatpants and no shirt or a wife beater. Ooh, can't say that anymore in 2018. Whatever. Do you think Theta will immediately try to kill the 4th prince when he learns Zetsu? It seems like that's her plan. Or at least to teach it to him and then, like, maybe run a test or 2, get close to him while he's in Zetsu, see if anything happens. Like, it seems like that's her plan, though. Obviously, it's not going to happen. Maybe she will collaborate with other parties and plan something with somebody else once she knows that he can, like, 100% do, like, great Zetsu. Why don't you have chat on screen? I tried earlier, and for some reason OBS, it just shows a big black screen when I put chat up. It's just not working with OBS right now. So I'm going to have to go on the OBS message boards and see what's up with that. But I've done it plenty of times on stream before, but for some reason last stream and this stream is just not working. Where did the Dark Continent take inspiration from? I believe that's Africa, used to be referred to as the Dark Continent before it was like fully explored and all that. And it was called the Dark Continent because it was like a mystery. So if you just Google Dark Continent, I think it's like Dark Continent, like Africa shows up. Before, a phrase to describe Africa, particularly sub-Saharan Africa, Dark Continent, yeah. So if we go to that, I got crusties in my eyeball, and then I search for Dark, or I just type in Dark Continent, Africa. Why was Africa called the Dark Continent? The most common answer to the question is that Europe did not know much about Africa until the 19th century, but that answer is misleading. Europeans had known quite a lot, but they began ignoring earlier sources of information. More importantly, the campaign against slavery and missionary work in Africa actually intensified Europeans' racial ideas about African people in the 1800s. They called Africa the Dark Continent because of the mysteries and savagery they expected to find in the interior. So it makes sense that Togashi would call this the Dark Continent. You know, it's forbidden for people to go there. It's very mysterious. People are ignoring the early writings or the early findings about Africa, or in this case, they're ignoring the Book of Dawn Freaks and calling it, you know, fables and legends. But in another sense, what we could gather from this is that the Dark Continent isn't as insane as people are making it out to be, and it is livable, and there are societies there. But because of some of the horrible things that live there, it is judged as just this place you should not go, never go there. If Togashi truly took inspiration from Africa being referred to as the Dark Continent. Very interesting. I'm glad you asked that question. But I had looked this up before, which is why I knew to go to Google Africa. But real quick, I said I was going to show these posters. Let me get these posters real quick. So here are posters that I have not hung up yet. You can see behind me we got the Hunter x Hunter one here. The artist that did this poster, I basically bought every poster that he had because it's fantastic. And you can't see it, but there are little characters, like right above the fishing rod is Hisoka. Above him is Crollo. Or I'm sorry, it's Illumi. You've got Netero. Leorio is like drowning in the river down here. Kurapika. And then he always puts little details, like hiding behind this tree back here, you see Kite. It's awesome. So here is one of Death Note. And you can see in like the lighter areas some other characters there. You've got Light with the apple standing on a pile of graves. You got more characters over here. And then some of the little details. The group. Oh, look at the number. I have my finger kind of on it. I don't know if you could see that very well. Oh, it's because I'm fucking on the wrong side. You could see the number above Light's dad's head. And then here in the background, over here, you could see in the blue part the members of that organization where they didn't know which one of these guys was Kira. And there's more on this side too, over here. Very awesome poster. Then we have, I'll go through these ones quickly. We got One Punch Man. This one's awesome. See all the little characters down there. Pretty dope. Oh, I forgot I even had this one. Look at that shit, dog. Look at how sick that is. And look, on the top of his hat, you got Shanks there. On top of his hat. Got the whole crew going on there. You even got Law. Now for the Hunter x Hunter ones. Alright, guys? Are you ready for your mind to be blown? I'm hoping that whoever did these didn't, like, steal art. Oh, shit. K-Manga with the $10 super chat. I just realized, what if Terror Sandwich's Nen Beast can read minds once it's bitten you? I remember in an early chapter he talks about exploring the mind of or some creepy stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, so far, we don't really know. Why am I standing like this? Ugh. So far, I think we don't have enough information to figure out what his Nen Beast does, but I think that Theta is correct, and that little cut that it put on her face is a condition for something, you know? Alright, you guys ready for this Hunter x Hunter poster? Look at these boys. Look at this. Ready for fucking business, you know? Looking good. Gon looking a little older there. You know? Looking a little older, which is cool. Tall, thin boys going on. What does it say? Oh, it says in the yellow, Hunter. It's just that you can't really see the U there. But it's Hunter. So that's dope. Oh, and there's the big X. I never really noticed that. I was just happy to see my boys in their suits. Ooh. This one's not Hunter x Hunter, all right? This one's not Hunter x Hunter. Motherfucking Yu Yu Hakusho. Look at that shit, man. I had the option to get this as a giant mouse pad, and I regret not doing it. So I could just look at this beautiful picture every damn day of my life. Fucking Yusuke standing on a tire. Baseball bats. Gang shit. You know what I'm saying? Gang shit. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. Hopefully that didn't sound bad. Now, unfortunately, this one is now outdated due to recent events. The Phantom Troop. Let's move it back a little bit. Let's go like right over, right there. Beautiful. I love it. I need to hang these up. Sorry, Machi was in the corner. I got a little excited. So I have all these posters that I still haven't hung up because I don't know where to put them over here. The sideways ones, that's not going to fit. It's not going to fit in these little spaces I got over here. I don't want to put them down here because you'd only see the top of them. I think what I just need to do is, and I don't, this shelving took me forever. I don't want to tear this down. I have a wall over here, a very small one. I also like putting posters in frames, but frames are fucking expensive. And a lot of these posters are not like a normal size, so the frames are even more expensive. Like, I can't find frames for these little guys, so I just have this sticky putty on there to keep them up. And so I could swap them out if I wanted to. Maybe I'll start swapping out my posters in my videos. But anyways, that's the poster collection. Let's put them away. Keep them nice and safe. Let's show them one more time. We got, boom, we got the Phantom Troop, right? Okay, beautiful. We got my Yu Yu Hakusho squad. Very nice, very sexy. We got the Hunter x Hunter boys ready for business. That's what I'm talking about. Then we got the these nice, beautiful art One Piece. And this is very, like, thick stock, too. You hear that? You hear the wobbliness? Thick. One Punch Man. Boom. Then we got that Death Note. I need to hang these up. Really, what I'm trying to do is sell my damn couch because it takes up so much room, and then I would redo my whole setup. But you guys don't care about that shit, you know? Why am I even rambling about this shit? Anyways, those are my posters. I got them all at conventions. I think I got them all at the same convention. Like over a year ago. I don't remember which one though. I don't know. I can't remember. I pretty much recently I've only gone to a few. I went to, my cousin lives in Texas, so last year and the year before, I go to visit him because I don't get to see him a lot. We went to Anime Matsuri, and then sometimes he'll come down here, and we'll go to MegaCon Tampa or MetroCon Tampa, and then there's also a MegaCon Orlando, and we'll go to that one. But, you know. All right, let me, like, kick back and relax. Here we go. Kicking back, relaxing. Why is that? Oh, that Word document is still up. Let me close that. There we go. Any predictions for Phantom Troop member Nuhatsu's? Well, any of them that aren't really a specialist can have multiple Hatsu. You know, I like to make predictions based off, like, evidence and stuff, so I'm not really sure. Like, the fact that Boner Love can disguise himself and, like, change his shape, didn't see that coming, and I never would have guessed that based on his other ability, you know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to predict. Who wants to buy his couch? Yes, Don Quixote, please. Have someone buy my couch. It's too big. Here's the problem. It's a Sofia Vergara collection couch. It's a very nice couch. It's bluish. It's an L shape. Here's the problem. For a little while I had cats, and I didn't declaw them because I don't think declawing is a good thing. And they scratched the fuck out of this couch. So, you know, I can't resell it for what I got it for. So I kind of have to go super cheap or give it away. And, like, I even feel bad just trying to sell someone a $1,400 couch for $200 because it has scratches on it. Like, who wants to pay $200 for something that has scratches on it? I don't know what I'm going to do with it. We'll figure it out. Your cousin's in Texas? I got to meet up with y'all at a con one day. Yeah, I'm actually thinking of going to a different convention that's later in the year. I don't remember what it's called. I have it saved somewhere in my favorites. Let's see. Maybe I don't have it saved. Shit. It might be somewhere. I save so many things in my favorites where I'm just like, oh, that looks interesting. I'll read it later, and I never read it. So my favorites list is like a huge scrolling nightmare. But yeah, if I go, of course, I'll be posting it. And then if anyone is there, I would love to do meetups. If my cousin goes to a convention, I'll definitely be there too. I got a Goongi board. I'm so happy, but none of my friends will care. So I share with you in the community. You got a Goongi board. Did you get a Go board? What do you mean you got a Goongi board? Did you make one? He changed to a Jupiter at one time. I mean, I thought that was mostly like symbolism, not like a metaphor for his aura, but I thought that was like him spinning and then his aura around him like forming a Jupiter. I didn't think that was him literally changing shape. But maybe I need to look that up. I'm curious to see the domino effect of Kaluto dying or Nobunaga rushing Hisoka in a fit of rage. Yeah, dude. The first encounter, I mean, he's gonna chop some of these members down. The first encounter, I have a feeling is gonna be quick. We're not gonna see like I can't see like all-out Nen brawls happening on the 5th floor. But, man, Togashi just dangling that in front of us. Just, hey guys, it might happen eventually. One of them's going to encounter the troop. Fuck. I'm excited. Debo says, don't declaw your cats. The human equivalent is the doctor cutting out your fingertips. Yeah, and there's a lot of other bad things that can happen too. Like, if they don't do it correctly and they like sew up that part, like the nail could regrow inside the paw and fuck up their walking and stuff. So, yeah, I can't hate on people who do it, but, you know, I don't think you should. And it's like, well, they're going to scratch the shit out of stuff. Maybe. Depends on the cat. But if you're not prepared for that, then you probably shouldn't be a cat owner. Pablo asks, what's your name? My name is Chris. Chris. I'm not one of those weirdos who spells it with a K. Get out of here. Someone bought it on someone posted it on Reddit, so I bought it on eBay. Oh, is that the one? The figure of Komugi and Meruem? Or is it just like a regular size Gungi board? Abunk Pie says, can you do Gungi matches analysis? There actually is a lot of that already. And it pretty much describes the Gungi matches as a metaphor for how the palace invasion goes, talking about isolating the king and things like that. So I don't feel like I'd have a whole lot of unique things to say. I think my unique perspective was comparing the Gungi matches to Gon's fight with Knuckle and how the characters were during those scenes. But I'm not sure I'd have too much extra to add to all the other theories and analysis that are out there already. Do I care about a member of the troupe? Well, because Kaluto cares about either Killua or Aluka, I have a feeling it's Killua, because he said, I hope I didn't say she, because Kaluto, not ta, said, I'm going to get my brother back. He cares about one of them. So, I don't want Kaluto to die. I like Machi. I like Nobunaga's character. If he died, that would be nuts. But there's a few that I don't care at all about. Shizuku, Boner Love. I like Franklin, but if he died, meh, whatever. So yeah, that's kind of that. Oh, just straight up Gungi. I will never play or open it. It's just a decoration. Well, hey, that's still cool. Chris, did you cry in the Chimera Ant arc finale, anime or manga? I cried. It wasn't like weeping, but I got teary-eyed. I just felt like the face warm up, and then a couple tears. In the 2011 anime, the scene of Komugi talking to Meruem as he's fading away and dying. What got me more was when Reina returned to her mom. That gets me every time. I've rewatched that scene just out of context too, and it gets me every time choked up. But I cried at that part. The anime that made me cry the most, well, I feel like even saying that's a spoiler. But yeah, just watch Tokyo Magnitude 8.0. It's, I think, only 12 episodes. Tokyo Magnitude 8.0. Watch that anime. Very good anime. It's basically about a magnitude 8.0 earthquake that hits Japan while these two kids are at the mall or whatever. It's a girl and her younger brother. And, it's devastated the place. And now they're trying to get home. But the surrounding area around them is like completely destroyed. So they're trying to make their way back home. And, there's someone there, like someone older with them who helps them and with their journey. Very emotional. Crazy anime. Fucked me up. Did you ever beat Tales of Berseria? I did not. I need to go back to it because I did really enjoy it. I think I started messing around too much with side quests and grinding and trying to, get more arts and things like that, and unlocking skills on weapons and armor and all that. Because in that game, that's one of the things that annoys me, is that like you get a piece of armor and you try to unlock some skills, but sometimes you get tons more armor before you've unlocked the skills of the previous armor. So I don't think that system works too well, but I think it's one of the better stories of the Tales games. And the characters are really likable. I think I got about a little more than halfway through it, actually. I have about like 40 hours in it, maybe. I need to double check. I also never beat Persona 5, The Last Guardian. I played like 5 minutes, like 2 hours of Final Fantasy 15. During that whole time period from like November until last year in like March, I played a ton of games and didn't beat a lot of games. Horizon Zero Dawn, I never beat that. It was just so many games just coming out one right after the other that I kept getting distracted. I'm calling it right now. Shizuku, Finks, and Phaeton will be next to die. All right, we'll see. We shall see. Are you keeping up with the Dubcast? No, I'm not. I'm just not really interested in dubs. I think it's great that Hunter x Hunter is being dubbed, though, and it'll bring new fans to the series, and it's especially important stateside, just like to breathe new life into it, and having a bigger American fan base. Maybe that means, we'll get some merchandise. That's what I'm most excited about. Like, I know a lot of people think Funko Pops are super ugly. I like them. So I have a few of them. Like, I have Deku. I have Uraraka. I have some Dragon Ball Z ones. They're kind of like all the way over here. But I really want some Hunter x Hunter Funko Pops. I will get every single one of those. But I think it's great that they're dubbing it. I'll watch it once it's complete. I'll binge watch it. That'll probably be my next viewing, is once it's all complete, I'll watch it all. If I can, without having to buy the DVDs or Blu-rays, because I don't collect Blu-rays. Do you think Ahsoka really died after his fight against Krollo? Because I think he prevented his death by reanimating his organs, and he had a near-death experience. That's not the same. I think he died. I think he died, and was revived. So basically, when you don't have a heartbeat, you're pretty much like, don't they kind of just like pronounce you dead? Like, there's people in the hospital who like die for a minute, like they're technically dead, and then they're revived. So I think he died. A lot of people try to apply the logic that, well, if he was technically dead and his brain wasn't receiving oxygen for a certain amount of time, he would suffer some brain damage. Maybe he did. Maybe that's why he's going fucking crazy, but I don't think he did. But I also don't think you can really apply that logic 100% to Hunter x Hunter. I mean, logically speaking, can a 12-year-old push open a several-ton door? No. And that was before Nen. So, can a little kid hop from tree to tree super fast to hunt down one of those transforming fox-looking people? Kitikos, are they called? I don't know. So, like, I'm not willing to jump on that train and apply the kind of human biology of the real world, human anatomy, all that science shit. Talking about sad anime, have you watched Clannad series or Angel Beats? I watched Angel Beats. I liked Angel Beats. I didn't know it was like a big thing, that people loved it. I watched it when it first came out. And like I've seen it pop up here and there of people mentioning it's like fantastic. I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed the music as well, soundtrack or whatever. And yeah, it was an emotional series. Clannad, can't do it, man. I watched, I think, 9 episodes, and it just bored me to tears. So I guess in a way it made me cry. Hey, jokes. But no offense, no. I do not like Clannad. And I know it's like, oh, just hold on for a little while longer so you can get to Clannad after story. I can't do it. I just have no interest in it. Ever read Vinland Saga, says Tom. I have it. Volume 1, I am not exactly halfway through. Wait, you read this way, right? Yeah, that's how it starts. Yeah, so actually, I'm a little more than halfway through Volume 1, but I started reading it around Christmas time, and I kind of just put it on pause. I just have a hard time sitting still and in silence. So it's hard to read because I always have music playing or a YouTube video up or a podcast up. But I'll finish it. However, though, really good. Definitely reminds me of Berserk in the beginning. Just in the sense that he's like, you know, this... let me fucking sit down. God damn it. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is how I ruined my audio. But it gave me just the Berserk vibe in that he's kind of like a loner. He's a badass on the battlefield. You know, he wants revenge. Just kind of like that thing, you know. Just in that little sense. But enjoying it so far. I also want to pick up... Wait. I'm an idiot. Wait. Yeah. I get Vinland Saga and Vagabond confused. The next one I want to get is Vagabond. I want to get into that. But hey, if I catch up on Vinland Saga, if I really love it, maybe I'll cover that. But like, don't quote me on that. I gotta stop making promises on when I'm gonna get shit done, cause I fuck it up all the time. Blade, loved every Tales game. I haven't played all of them. I didn't play. My first one was Tales of Symphonia on GameCube, so I didn't go back to play the other ones. I played a little bit of Tales of Legendia and wasn't really feeling the battle system, but I've played Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Zestiria, Tales of Exilia, or Zilia, however you say it, Tales of Exilia 2, Tales of Grace's F, Tales of Hearts R on the Vita. Am I missing one? I feel like I'm missing one. I did not play Vesperia because I do not own an Xbox 360. I think it was on the 360. So I never played Vesperia. I really wish that they brought, I think there was a PS3 port or like an enhanced version, but it was never translated. I've heard people say I could download it, like emulate it. So I might do that one day. But, so I played at least 6 games. Oh, and I tried Tales of Abyss. I own it on the 3DS, but because I tried it so late, I kind of have a hard time getting... I always have a hard time going backwards in a series. Like, I feel like because I experienced all the really good console ones and then tried to go back to Abyss, it was hard to go back to that. The anime cutscenes were great. The fighting was too. Loved how often characters would interact. The anime... What are we talking about? That girl better inspire my life. She is a goddess. Shizuku? I'm lost. That's okay. I have a feeling Togashi pull out troll mode Hisoka killing Phaeton off screen. Nah, I hope not. The only because he's been hyped up to be so powerful, I feel like he's got to get more screen time, like fighting. Because otherwise, the only fight we see him in is when he's rusty, apparently. Where'd you get your Silva and Zeno figures? Silva, I got at a convention. And I believe I got Zeno at a convention too. There are some you could just order right off Amazon.com. That's where I got Leorio. That's where I got Illumi. And maybe Killua. But yeah, I definitely got these two at a convention. I got all of my Kurapika figures at a convention. I have 3 of them. Where's the other one? 1, 2. Where is he? Oh, he's off in the corner over there. Ugh, got that other one. He's got Koenma. You see, this is his actual ability, guys, is that he uses his chain to summon Koenma, alright? That's his true ability. You guys don't know that, but, like, I'm in contact with Togashi, and he sends me this merchandise ahead of time. God damn it. Alright, fuck this fucking pillow. I'm also sitting on a Tempur-Pedic pillow. Literally a Tempur-Pedic pillow. You know? Because this chair hurts my butt. I need a new chair. I think I want to order PewDiePie's chair. But it's $400. So I don't think that's going to happen. Do you think Kite will be involved in the Dark Continent arc since Pariston is trying to use Chimera's cocoons? I have a feeling that Kite won't allow that. I don't think so. Like, I keep talking about a side arc that would be nice with Gyro, Kite, Gon, Killua, kind of like reuniting. And it would be nice to see Gon be involved in an arc with Gyro. And then, like, because he's a Chimera Ant. And then be back with Kite fighting Chimera Ants as, like, a redemption kind of thing. What was your favorite Madoka Magica episode? And who was your favorite storyline? I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. How tall are you? I'm like 5'6" and a half ish. My driver's license says 5'7" though. But yeah, I'm kind of short. If the OG predictions from Yorknew are in fact right, then Shizuku, Finks, and Phaeton will all die soon. I mean, like, maybe. We'll see. If one of them comes true, like if Shizuku is next, then that's a different story. But I'm hoping Finks and Phaeton... I mean, I don't mind if they die. I just hope that they get some good action out of it. I hope we don't just, like, see, you know, their heads laying there. I just hope that it's not like Cortopi and Shalnark. That was awesome, and I would not change anything of how that was done. I just hope that that treatment isn't applied to other troop members that have battle potential. Are you a fan of Darker Than Black? I haven't seen that either. I'm sorry. I'm a fake anime fan, guys. I've only seen... Let's go to my anime list. Here's what I'll do. Let's see if we can do this. Let's just fuck around for a little bit. Let's go to my anime list. Ooh, what's this? I got a friend request. I got another friend request. If you guys want to hate me right now, we'll look at my anime list. Alright, let's do this. Let's do display capture. Okay. There we go. That works. Display capture. And then let's put me. Let's move me up. And then let's shrink me. Wait. Shrink me. Oh. Boop. Let's put me over here. Let's check out my anime list, and we can watch, or we can see what anime I have watched. We're going to organize this by score so you guys can see my favorite anime. Can you guys see it all right? Can you read the titles here? I'm not sure how it looks full screen because I don't have it full screen, but hopefully you guys can see that. Damn, so cool. Alright, here we go. 10 out of 10, Princess Mononoke. Let's zoom. Zoom. Let's do this slowly, guys. 10 out of 10, Princess Mononoke. Samurai 7. Okay? Don't sleep on Samurai 7. Look, I haven't watched it in probably 7 or 8 years. But it's got a good dub. Okay? Do you guys like Chris Sabat as Vegeta? As Piccolo? Well, guess what? He is Kikucho. Kikicho. This giant armor robot guy. Voiced by Chris Sabat. Ignore this, alright? Ignore this 7.58. Go watch Samurai 7. I actually don't remember if it's that great. I just remember watching it several times, very close together, when I first saw it. I saw it in New Type magazine. If you remember New Type magazine, it was the first issue I got, and they had like a big spread about Samurai 7 and how it's based on the movie Seven Samurai, but obviously a huge twist on it with like mecha and stuff like that and crazy shit. But yeah, enjoyed it. Next up, Great Teacher Onizuka. All right? Hilarious. Also teaches you some good lessons. All right? Great Teacher Onizuka. Then we got Hajime no Ippo. Do you like battle manga? Battle anime? Look at this little note I made over here. Most addicting show I've ever watched. fucking watch Hajime no Ippo if you haven't. It's basically battle, train, battle, train, battle, train. It's dope. Followed by the OVA, or special episode. We got Mushishi. Oh, I got little notes here. Love the atmosphere, the music, the animation, and the stories. Mushishi, 10 out of 10. Gurren Lagann, 10 out of 10. Who the hell do you think I am, Kick, is my note. I thought I put little mini reviews, like these were like an area for mini reviews before I understood what fucking hashtags were. Because these are supposed to be tags. So I just like, here's my little summary of a review. I don't know how websites and the internet works. Detroit Metal City. Do you like comedy in your anime? If you do, Detroit Metal City is top notch. Funniest anime I've ever seen is what me from 10 years ago said. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, 10 out of 10. I'm actually currently rewatching Brotherhood and enjoying it quite a bit. Oh, we got Hunter x Hunter 2011. 10 out of 10. Masterpiece. Wolf Children. Wolf Children is amazing. Talk about anime that made you cry. Wolf Children. Daigo says, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, 7 out of 10 animated anime, overrated as fuck. Hey man, opinions be opinions. It's all good. Don't you worry. We got the other seasons of Mushishi here, 10 out of 10. Golden King says Hunter x Hunter is a 9.5, but that's fine because we don't listen to him. No, I'm just playing, bro. Natsume Yujincho, Season 5. Holy shit. This resonated with me so hard. Okay? Not going to go into all that, but just so much about Natsume I relate to. And, you know, I've been seeing ghosts since I was a kid, and no one understands. No, I haven't, in case you didn't pick up on that joke. But I love Natsume Yujincho. Some of the other seasons, I think I rated like an 8 out of 10, but Season 5, 10 out of 10. I think I gave Season 6, the most recent season, a 9 out of 10. Maybe I don't even have it added. I don't know. We got Berserk up here with that 9 out of 10. Beck. I occasionally listen to some of the songs from Beck. That's a dope-ass anime. Original Fullmetal Alchemist, I gave a 10 out of 10. And then I said I had to lower it from a 10 to a 9 because Brotherhood is twice as good. Keep in mind, guys, a lot of these ratings, my anime renaissance was when I was in college. Where, ooh, we got Fan of Beck, Tay Awesome Ninja. Hell yeah. A lot of these ratings are from my renaissance, which was in college. I graduated from college in 2005. No, 2010. 8 years ago. So a lot of the anime I watched was from even further than that. So 10 years ago. I watched Fullmetal Alchemist when it first came out. I watched Brotherhood when it first came out. So, you know, I'm rewatching Brotherhood now and really enjoying it. Maybe I won't give it a 10 out of 10 when I finish it, but I probably won't go back and update a lot of these scores. Just giving you my initial impressions of when I watch these shows. Here's a funny one. Look at this. The original 1999 anime, 9 out of 10. And here's what I wrote. It's a shame the rest of the series won't be animated. How wrong was I? Then we got that 2011 series. Chimera Ant Arc bumps this up to a 10. Now, Chimera Ant Arc by itself Never mind. You already know how I feel about that. Gave all the OVA 9 out of 10 because I was kind of rating all of this as one series. 9 out of 10. That's what I gave it. Golden King. How can you rate Hunter x Hunter 9? It rounds to a 10. Yes, but there is no Chimera Ant arc here. The ending on Greed Island was terrible. Because it was a lighthearted arc with the least interesting villain. And it's a terrible way to end the series. The filler that was in the beginning of it, in the Hunter exam, some of it was good. The part where they are on the boat, or not on the boat, on that island, and like the water level is going to rise or whatever, almost lost me there. The extra bits with Hisoka, like some comedy with him, I really enjoyed that. And those little bits. But, yeah, unfortunately, Hunter x Hunter 1999, including the OVAs, 9 out of 10. Granted, is still an amazing score. I freaking love Greed Island, man. I loved it more than the other arcs sometimes. So, I recently read the Greed Island arc for the Shinyu videos, and for another video I'm working on. And I like it much better in the manga because in the volumes on some of the pages, I don't remember if it was like the in-between pages or if it's actually pages of the chapters, but reading all the different cards that are available, it's much more it's easier to digest that way. And I don't know, it was just easier to parse, and I really enjoyed it. I still think that Genthuru is lacking as a villain. I enjoyed Alexander's videos on Genthuru, but I still think he is the least interesting one of the series. I would have liked to have had more information about his motivation and things like that. I don't even remember what his motivation was. I mean, I know it was to win Greed Island, but I don't remember why. So yeah, anyways, that's that. Spirited Away, 9 out of 10. Samurai Champloo, 9 out of 10. Genshiken, 9 out of 10. It is an anime about a club, basically an otaku club. It has one of the most graphic, non-hentai makeout scenes ever. You get all the mouth sounds and everything. That was exciting. I just really liked this when I first saw it. I have volume 1 of the manga somewhere. I think I have it. I think it's in the closet. Yeah, I don't have it up here anywhere. But I really like this. However, the later seasons, not digging it. Gungrave. Guys, Gungrave. Gungrave. Series gets a lot of hate. Some people say the first episode spoils the entire anime. I think it builds tension. Some people say don't watch the first episode. Just skip it and watch the anime. No, watch the first episode and be on the edge of your seat. It's worth it. The last couple episodes aren't that great, but it's okay. Just accept it. Golden Boy, hilarious. Yu Yu Hakusho is dope. Second anime I ever finished, so epic. First anime I finished, Dragon Ball Z. Crayon Shin-Chan. I can't find this shit anywhere. I want Crayon Shin-Chan. I want to watch all of it dubbed. Ooh, controversy. Controversy. Death Note, 9 out of 10. A lot of people hate on Death Note. I don't care. I still love Death Note. After the Netflix show came out, I still watched, or after the Netflix movie, I ended up rewatching Death Note. And that's why I'm rewatching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood right now, is because I watched the awful Netflix movie. Tom Evans says, who hates on Death Note? A lot of people. A lot of people hate the second half of Death Note. I like it. Oh, a lot of people saying Death Note is pretty acclaimed. It was for a very long time. And it was always like, if you're recommending anime to somebody, it was one of the first people, it's one of the first things you recommend is Death Note. Because it will break people's perceptions of what anime can be. And that anime is for kids and all anime is Pokemon, you know? So, like, when getting people into anime, you recommend Death Note. And actually, this happened to me not yesterday. No, yesterday. Someone at work wanted me to watch Jessica Jones on Netflix, the Marvel series. Because I'm not really big into Marvel or really American comics, DC, or anything like that. I haven't seen any of the Marvel movies since, I think, the first Avengers. So he said, watch Jessica Jones. It's one of the better ones on Netflix. One of the better series. And I enjoyed Daredevil. So I said, I will. Oh, it's because we were talking. I was making a joke about I got a new mouse pad, this giant mouse pad. And I said I used to use my Death Note as my mouse pad. So I still use this as my mouse pad for my work computer. Actually, I have something funny written in here, I think. You probably can't see that. But it says Boner Love dies by Hisoka's hands. And that's almost 2 years ago. So my Death Note doesn't work. But if Boner Love is the next to die, it just means I have a very delayed Death Note. So I told my friend, if you watch an episode of Death Note tonight, I'll watch an episode of Jessica Jones tonight. So then today, at work, we both traded stories. So far, he's interested, but L doesn't show up in the first episode. And I told him a little bit about how it's about like a battle between the two. So I'm hoping he watches more over the weekend. Bakano. I haven't watched Bakano in forever. I barely remember it. I know they're like on a train and there's a lot of different characters. I think there's some time travel involved. I don't remember. I remember loving it. And that intro song. Ooh-wee! Woo! Fire. Fire. Intro. Jazzy. Guys. Watch Major, okay? This is Major Season 4. Major Season 5, also I gave a 9 out of 9. 9 out of 9? I'm an idiot. 9 out of 10. Major... I got a lot of 9s here. Major Season 2, I gave it 8. Let's open up Season 2, alright? Baseball anime. It goes from when this guy is super young, playing baseball as a little kid, all the way to adulthood. And it's amazing. A Bunk Pie says, watch Made in Abyss. Already did, and I fucking loved it. I wonder, did I add it to my anime list? I gave it a 9 out of 10. Made in Abyss, 9 out of 10. Hold on, let's go back. Okay, Baccano specials. I don't remember watching the specials, but that's cool. 9 out of 10. Toradora, 9 out of 10. I'm rewatching it like sporadically, and I would probably rate it a little lower, but I still love Taiga, and I love the characters and the dynamic. Yeah, but it's not, I don't think it's a 9. That's okay. Major is so good. Ew, no. Don Quixote, what are you saying ew, no to? I need to try Viagra and see what happens. I mean, go for it, man. Document the results so the rest of us know. Debo asks, how did you like Jessica Jones? So I didn't realize they were hour-long episodes, and I watched the first episode this morning. So, like, I didn't feel like watching it last night, even though that was the agreement with my friend. So I watched it this morning before work, and then I'm like, this episode should be over right now. I hover over it, and I'm halfway through. I was like, oh, shit. So I only watched the first half of the episode, of episode 1. So far, I'm interested. I think the thing with, like, Luke Cage is a little cheesy. Like, their dialogue together. You know, the whole sexual tension was a little cheesy. But I really like the villain. And his ability, super interesting. And I'm going to continue watching it. Don Quixote, what were you saying ill to? Talking about the Viagra stuff? Oh, screw sports anime. Don Quixote, get out of here right now. All right? Sports anime is just like battle anime. It's the same exact thing. It's just that it has a specific rule set. And there's so many different sports anime. Hajime no Ippo is literally fighting. Major is not super unrealistic. And it's very similar, like the way that they have to get better and train. Learn new abilities. Instead of like learning a new ability, they are, you know, like maybe I need to learn a new pitch. You know? Maybe this character is better in this position. Or it's like, oh, that guy who was injured, he's coming back to the team. It's awesome. Haikyuu takes a little bit of a more realistic approach, as does Major, except for like one of the pitches that the guy throws. And then you got something like Kuroko no Basket that's just like, fuck logic. Let's get some superpowers in here. It's amazing. Diamond no Ace was pretty interesting, even though sometimes like a single inning takes 2 or 3 episodes. But Diamond no Ace, not bad. Eyeshield 21. I need to read it. Is there an anime for it too? I need to check that out. Prince of Tennis. Need to check that out. Dofi versus Dempsey Roll. Dempsey Roll is dope. But are you talking about Dofi like Don Flamingo? Or am I forgetting a character from Hajime no Ippo named Dofi? Yes, anime and manga. CJ Rock 32, your name. My initials are CJR. And my last name may or may not have rock within it. So for a brief minute, I thought you might have been me from the future. Maybe me from the past. Are you a clone from Russia? Who are you, CJ Rock 32? Reveal yourself. I'm confused. I'm you from the future, but black. What? That's crazy. Nice. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Sports anime haters can pry Haikyuu from my cold, dead hands. That's right, I love Haikyuu. I'm actually a little bit ahead of the anime. Before season 3 came, I read that whole season, and then I read a little bit further, but I stopped. It's just more... The matches are pretty easy to read, pretty easy to understand, but I do like it in anime form better. Unlike battle manga, like I could read battle manga just fine and follow the action most of the time. It's getting a little sloppy in My Hero Academia, though. Just going to say that right now. It is getting a little sloppy. Sorry, I was reading the chat. I heard that there's a volleyball anime that was good, says Kenshin. Yeah, Haikyuu, get on it. You should watch One Outs. Yes, I need to watch One Outs. But I heard that One Outs... Why are we retracting messages? What's going on here? I heard that One Outs ends... The anime ends before the manga continues. It ends before the manga. So it ends at a weird spot. I don't remember, though. A friend of mine watched it way back in the day and kept telling me to watch it. Have you seen World Trigger? Before the World Trigger anime, I was reading the manga, and I ended up dropping it. Kind of lost interest. I watched a random episode of the anime, and it's just not my thing. Not for me. Let's continue scrolling. Higashi no Eden. I tried to rewatch Higashi no Eden recently. Not a 9 out of 10 for me. I would lower this, but I didn't finish it. So I need to continue watching it and probably lower this. Summer Wars, I watched that on a plane to Japan with subtitles. On my flight to Japan, I went to Japan for 2 weeks in 2010 for vacation, and they had Summer Wars. And I got to watch it, and it was awesome. Kimi ni Todoke, all right? Do you like romance, drama, cuteness, comedy? All right? Slice of life, romance, school, shoujo. Am I tickling your fancy with these words? I was going to say something a lot dirtier. So that's why that came out kind of weird. This is the anime for you. Kimi ni Todoke. Makes my heart go doki doki. Alright? Fucking watch Kimi ni Todoke. Like, oh, I only like battle manga. Shut your mouth. Alright? Get some drama, comedy, and slice of life in your life with Kimi ni Todoke. It's beautiful. Are you interested in how manga is made? Kind of. A little bit. Not 100% accurate, but if you want a peek into the manga industry, I suggest you watch Bakuman. It is written and drawn by the dudes who made Death Note. And there is definitely a part in here that I feel like is a self-insert. Because, number one, they are a team. The people who did Death Note. Let's go to the manga. Right? Adaption. Bakuman manga. Author. Takashi Obata. He's done Bakuman. Death Note rewrite. What? Oh. Hikaru no Go? Oh, so he did the art. They did Hikaru no Go? Oh, he did the other dude did the art for Hikaru no Go. But this guy didn't do the story. Okay. I fucking love Hikaru no Go. But yeah, so Death Note, people who did Death Note, the team of people who did Death Note also did Bakuman. 3 seasons, totally worth it. Oh, he did character designs. Published manga. Did the art for all these. And Hikaru no Go. Who did the story for Hikaru no Go? Hota Yumi. Yumi Hota. Oh, it's a girl. That's cool. Hajiman Challenge. Oh, this is like a spoof manga on Hajime no Ippo? Oh, Hajimete. I'm a fucking idiot. Anyways, that was a spiral. So you guys, that's how I made my kite video. I opened one tab after the other, and my mind went insane, and then I made a theory that was kind of good, and then I inserted random crap in the middle of the video, which degrades the integrity of the video. I know I missed a lot of chat. Haikyuu is great. The anime makes it a lot easier to consume. The manga is good, but the anime is even better, especially the soundtrack. OST is hypoo. Hell yeah. Agreed. Digimon Black. I have not watched Digimon. I tried like a couple years ago, and I think I'm just past the time now. Like, I can't watch it. Not for me. Isn't this a Hunter x Hunter stream? It was, but after I do the live reaction, I turn it into a random stream. Jesus, it's almost midnight. I haven't eaten since like 4 o'clock. Alright guys, let's get through the 9s. Do you play Pokemon? I played the newest one. I missed a few generations. I played like Black and White 2, and then I played X and Y, and I played Sun. I played Sun and Moon. But I missed like Ruby and Sapphire, Diamond and Pearl, Black and White, and like another one. I don't remember. All right, what else we got here? In the 9s, we got Steins Gate, Kimi ni Todoke Season 2. We got Maho Shoujo Madoka Magica. Wait, did someone ask me about Maho Shoujo and I said I didn't see it? You know what I was thinking? I thought you asked about Madoka Box or whatever that anime is. But yes, I've seen this anime. And I have the figures. I got a couple figures right behind me. Oh, right up there. So that's my bad. Golden King, did you ask me that earlier? I think I was thinking of Madoka Box or whatever it's called when you asked that, because I'm an idiot. Bakuman Season 2, 9 out of 10. Usagi Drop, another one, pulls at the heartstrings. Watch Usagi Drop, don't read the manga. Don't read the manga. It gets weird. But anime, very wholesome, very good. Natsume Yujincho, Season 3, 9 out of 10. Season 4, Ich ni san shi, yes, Season 4, 9 out of 10. Daily Lives of High School Boys, another amazing comedy that I recommend to everyone. Danshin Kokosei no Nichijo, Daily Lives of High School Boys. Watch it. Tay Awesome Ninja says, don't read the manga. No matter what you do, you don't need that manga ending. Ruins the whole show. Exactly. Just watch the anime and be satisfied. Bakuman Season 3, 9 out of 10. I'm seeing a trend. I'm seeing a pattern. Watch Bakuman. Attack on Titan Season 1, 9 out of 10. Attack on Titan Season 2, 7 out of 10. I'm kind of losing interest in Attack on Titan, honestly. So, please don't hate me. Suisei no Gargantia. 9 out of 10, bros. Bros and gals. Gals and bros. Squad fam. This is a good one. In the distant future, a majority of humans have left the Earth, and the Galactic Alliance of Humanity is founded to guide exploration and ensure the prosperity of mankind. However, a significant threat arises in the form of strange creatures called resulting in an interstellar war to prevent humanity's extinction. And then, as that's happening, this guy crash lands on a planet. And it's covered in water. And now he's on this ship. And maybe he doesn't want to go back to war. But he's also trying to still communicate with all his war buddies. But he's having a hard time communicating with his war buddies. It's great. Go watch it. Watamote, comedy, good, 9 out of 10. Hajime no Ippo, 9 out of 10. Mushishi, special, 9 out of 10. Haikyuu, second season, 9 out of 10. One Punch Man, 9 out of 10. Boku no Hero Academia, 9 out of 10. Mob Psycho 100, 9 out of 10. Natsume Yujincho, season 5, 9 out of 10. Made Out of This, 9 out of 10. And then that's it for the 9s. A lot of 8s, a lot of 8s, a lot of 8s. Naruto, I don't include filler in my rating, is what I said there. Original Naruto, 8 out of 10. Fushigi Yuji, some more shoujo for you. 8 out of 10. Elfen Lied, not an 8 out of 10. Probably need to lower that a little bit. That's fine, though. I don't even know what this is. Oh, that's Porco Rosso, right? Yeah, Porco Rosso. Good old 9 out of 10. Kurao Phantom Memory, probably not as good as I remember. Gave it an 8 out of 10. Major Season 2. Major Season 1. Look at this, Major Season 1. Look, he's just a little boy. Playing Little League Baseball, and it's great. Code Geass, 8 out of 10. Code Geass Season 2. Ooh, if you're a Code Geass fan, you ain't gonna like this. Code Geass Season 2, 6 out of 10. Me from 10 years ago writes, this was the first season on crack. The only thing that saved it for me was a great final episode. Anyways, we got some more 8s here. How did I give Dragon Ball Kai an 8 out of 10 when I only watched 19 episodes? There's that good old Tokyo Magnitude 8.0 that I watched, or that I recommended earlier. Kakaishi, yes, Kakaishi is great. Where did it go? Kakaishi. I think Kakaishi, if we go to the manga, isn't it written by the same woman who did Full Metal Alchemist? Author. No, it's not. I'm dumb. Why did I think that? Oh, no. The woman who did Full Metal Alchemist did Gin no Gin no Saji. Silver Spoon, which is fantastic. I love Silver Spoon. Good old farming anime, slice of life. A little bit of drama. Some drama. Love how you gave Tokyo Magnitude the matching 8 for a score. Not intentional, but yeah. Nodami Cantabile? I don't know how you say it. But it's a drama. And it's really good. It's about people who are into classical music. Is like the short of it. Music, slice of life, comedy, drama, romance. Jose? I don't know what that means. Anyways, guys, if you want to check out my anime list, you can. Let me just go to like my homepage. And if you would enjoy judging all of my rankings, feel free to do that. There you go. Jose means woman. Oh, okay. Page doesn't exist. Yes, it does. I'm on the page right now. It's right here. What if I click on that and then I link that? And then I paste that into the chat. There you go. And then I click on it. Kids on the Slope is dope. I liked that one. Cannot find user Tales of Nerdia. I'm right fucking... I'm on... What the fuck? I don't know, guys. Just look on my anime list for Tales of Nerdia. You'll find me. And then you can look at all my scores. I know there's still a lot of people watching, but it's midnight. I'm hungry. I gotta go. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. No, I have not seen Gintama. I've watched 25 episodes of it and I dropped it. I'm willing to give it another shot, but it's not in my plans right now. But anyways, let's get rid of this. Delete. Yes. Let's make me a little bigger. Whoa. Boop. Guys, I'm out of here. It's been fun. I'm going to work on this chapter reaction, edited video. Try not to fuck up the audio again. And I will see you guys very soon. Have a good night. Appreciate you guys hanging out as always. Tay Awesome Ninja, good night to you. Golden King, good night to you. Dribble Kenshin, have a nice one. Fran, Debo, Germ, Don Quixote, D Joker. Everybody, I'm out. How do I stop the stream again? I don't know. Oh, it's a button right here.